What's going on, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's me, your boy, Philly Day One. And I know the eighth day of training camp, man, where Jalen Hurts had another solid day. Another solid day. This guy I think, is getting his offense down, man. I think he's getting his offense down. I don't want to linger on Jalen Hurts no more because we know what Jalen Hurts is capable of. There's another quarterback, and I'm very interested in seeing playing for this preseason. It's Cole Payton. Cole Payton is somebody I'm very interested in. He has a rocket forearm. He's very athletic quarterback. I really would like to see that guy in preseason. I know he's not getting a lot of reps. He spoke today and pretty much said everything that we were thinking. He's not getting that many reps, but he's staying after practice to get those reps, and he's got mental reps he's getting with the VR. So we're gonna talk more about Cole Payton. We're gonna also talk about the elephant in the room. Lane Johnson announced this would be his last year playing as a Philadelphia Eagle. I got suspicion that Jordan Davis already knew this. I posted a video before he came out and said what he said about him coming back to practice. And Jordan Davis looked like he just was trying to hold that in that interview where, if y'all remember, he said, I don't know if I'll have him in the locker room long. And it was unprompted. And that was something that stuck out to me. It was unprompted, and it felt like he knew something already, and he was right. I think Lane Johnson told him and the team before he came out and said what he said. But this brings me to, what do we do at that position? Markel Bell is somebody I think that might have what it takes. He has a whole year on the Lane Johnson, so we'll see what that looks like. We're gonna talk about that in the video. We have good news. Cam Jurgens did come back. And even better news, Drew Kendall might be a really good guard. And we're gonna go into why in this video. So, with all that being said, let's get into it. Lane Johnson has come out to say this is his last year. To be 100% about it, he pretty much said it like this, probably would be my last year. And he spoke about the time he's missing with his family, the time he's missing with his parents. And if it was me, I wouldn't want to be playing football while my mom is going through this really, really tough time, especially with lymphoma. I wouldn't really. It'll be really hard to concentrate on playing football with my mom in his state, which it should be very hard this year for him to do that. And this might be why Lane has missed so much time, is because he's dealing with this stuff already. He's taking his personal life a little more serious, and I can see that making you want to rethink why are you doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because for him, he's happy doing it. I think in the beginning of the year, somebody asked him about retirement, and he shot it down. And I know when he shot it down, he did say something about his mom's and his parents' health. So he said he thought about it, but he's thinking about his mom. He said, I really love this game. I got a lot more juice left to now. Maybe it's not going as well, and maybe his parents are declining, a little faster than we thought initially. So, he did media day and kind of confirmed like this probably will be my last. This probably will be my last year.
And one day I'm not going to be able to say that I have him in the locker room, but it's just very good to have him out here, and everybody knows he's a baller, man. He's a fucking baller. So,
that is totally understandable, man. As a selfish Philadelphia Eagle fan, I would like Lane Johnson here, but as somebody who really likes Lane Johnson as a person, I don't really know him as a person, but what I've seen of him as a person, I would want him to take care of that. Take care of that. Go where your heart is. And we always love you for what you've done. What you've done and what we know of you. We've always loved you for that. And we just wish the best for you. Wish the best for you. Which brings me to Markel Bell. Markel Bell is be known as the Mountain Man. Massive tackle who could probably be the long-term fix for Lane Johnson.
Yeah, man, he's one of the best rookies I've been around. Just far as being in the playbook, no complaining. Haven't heard him complain one time, and just he's always asking questions. So just a really mature young man, handles stuff off the field well. He's just always asking questions, and you can tell he was coached up well at Miami. And yeah, man, I see a guy with that size and that ability and that wingspan and movement. He can have a lot of success in this business.
Now he's got a year under Lane Johnson. He speaks to Lane Johnson, so Lane talked to Markel Bell while taking reps. He's kind of coaching him up anyway. So it's almost like everybody is getting ready for Lane Johnson to no longer be here. And Lane Johnson feels like we are in good hands with the tackles we have right now in the front office we have. So I believe Markel Bell can be that player. The consistency of Lane year in, year out is so great of the shoes are so big that I believe it's a lot of potential with Markel Bell, but the shoes are very, very big for him to fill. Moving on, while we're on the offensive line, Cam Jurgens was back at practice. He did leave early again. Like I said the last time he left early, man, hopefully this is nothing big, but he did leave early. He did leave early again, and people said he walked out of there. He didn't look like he was injured or anything. He just left early. Drew Kendall. Drew Kendall is I think is taking the guard position seriously. He put on some extra weight, and he talked about the fit of this offense and how it correlates with how he plays anyway.
Gotten better? Is it your body? Is it technique? I mean, what do you think you've improved on?
I think it's a lot of things. I can't point at one. I think Steph does a great job with us from a nutrition standpoint. I've been able to kind of reshape my body a little bit and put on weight in good ways and shed weight in the bad ways. So I feel more comfortable there. And strength staff does a great job with us from getting our bodies right and making sure we're strong and playing at our best. So I think it's a combination of learning new techniques from the vets and then also working with the great people we have in the building.
Are you heavier now?
Yeah. I'm about 300 to 305 depending on the day, and with this you can lose some weight in camp, but yeah.
Is this a system that you think kind of fits what you're able to do athletically?
Yeah, I think this is one of the systems that can fit my game. So it's been fun to kind of learn it and learn the different tricks that I can use on different plays, use my athletic ability.
So he believes it's a perfect fit for how he plays the game anyway. This new wide five, wide five technique. I think Drew Kendall moves very, very well. So I think it is a perfect fit for him. So we'll pretty much see. We'll see, man. He put on a lot of weight to handle the guard position. That makes me confident amongst the line, man, because with the guys we have out there now, I'm not sure if there's any injuries or lingering injuries. And for the guys who are out there healthy, who's been with us for a while, they might not be here. They're not going to be here next year. Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson, we don't really know how healthy they are. Jordan Mailata is the only sure lock to still be here. And it kind of concerns me a little bit. Let me know what y'all think, man. Does this kind of stuff concern y'all? Or are y'all fine with the guys we got on the roster? Now, let's go over to Jalen Hurts in the passing day. Jalen Hurts was 11 for 17. He had 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. He's, I think he's building. He's building with this offense, man. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. You know what? It's a guy who I would like to see in preseason. Who this kid interested. He's just very, very interesting to me. Cole Payton stays back. He gets reps, gets extra reps after practice. He said he might get like 3 reps. And he stays back and gets some extra reps. Some mental game knows. It seems like he's very, very hungry. And he wants to, every guy want to play. But being the 3rd string, 4th string, it's going to be very few reps he's going to get. And somebody wrote down that he had 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He went off to say, long as he can, like when he get to a point to where he can protect that ball, he think he can be really good.
There's that balance of knowing when to strike and knowing when to take a check down. So just learning through, going through those growing pains, but taking the ups with the downs.
So you out here doing some extra work with Parks and Sean after practice sometimes. How valuable are those reps, and what are you learning from your post-practice stuff?
It's huge, especially them. They've got a ton of film to watch. Jalen's obviously our starter, and we've got 4 quarterbacks in the room. But the fact that Parks is staying out here, Sean, Coach Gummy staying out here, and all the helpers, and it's huge to get those reps after practice. So just trying to make the most of those as well.
I think he can be really good as well, because Cole Payton, me watching his highlights, now this ain't college, but me watching, and what you can see with how fast he's got to, but he gets it. It sounds like he gets that part. I think he can be really, really good. Really, really good. Young guy, a rocket for an arm. He's very athletic. He's everything that we like in his offense. He's just got to clean up the turnovers. And that's it. Clean up the turnovers, and you make yourself a really good pick to either be second or take it over when Jalen Hurts hanged up. Now, Jalen Hurts is 28. So, you got a while, but you can be very, very prepared when that time comes. That is all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn those post notifications on so y'all stop missing these videos. So we out. Let's go Birds.